Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. In this video, we are doing the long-requested, long-awaited what is in my bag everyday carry tour for 2021. Let's get into it. So first off, we have the bag itself. This is the Thule Vea 24-liter backpack. Links to all this stuff in the video description, of course. I've had this bag for the last 3 years. They sent it to me in 2017, 2018 sometime, and I just absolutely love it. I use it every day, it's fantastic. Moving into the bag itself, we have the main pocket. Now in the main pocket is some not very exciting things. So first of all, we have my everyday carry laptop of choice. This is the M1 2020 Macbook Pro 13 inches, which is fully spec'd out with the maximum SSD and the maximum RAM. And on top of that, we also have the iPad Pro 12.9 inch. This is not quite the brand new one. It is the model from last year. This is pretty solid. I usually carry with it the Apple Pencil. I don't usually carry the Magic Keyboard with it because, well, the MacBook Pro is so good that I almost never need to type on my iPad. But it's quite nice having the Apple Pencil and the iPad Pro for handwritten note-taking and diagrams and all that fun stuff. Now within here, we have this other little zip pocket, and I have a few interesting things in here. So firstly, I have this little Mophie cable carrying pouch thing, which contains 3 cables, USB-C, USB-C, Lightning to USB-C, and USB-A to Lightning. This is ridiculously expensive. It was like £50 or $60 from the Apple website, but it stays in my bag at all times because I know that if I ever need any sort of cable, this will come in handy. Inside as well, we have 3 pens. We have the Uniball Air Micro, we have the Uniball Air, which are 2 of my favorite pens, and then I usually just have a Pilot Ball, whatever this one is, usually in a random color if I need to highlight things. And finally, in this pocket, we also have a nail cutter, nail clipper type thing. I often find that my nails get a bit long, and I only notice it when I'm out of the house and I'm typing, and I notice my typing speed slowing down. So then it's always nice to have a nail cutter that I can use to sort my nails out there and then in the little boy's room, as they say. So that's it for the main compartment. Let's now move on to the secondary compartments. Now, the most interesting one, I think, is this one at the top, which is like a easy access front pocket. Now, the coolest thing I've got in here is a brand new addition to the everyday carry, and that is Leica Q2 camera. This is a ridiculously fancy Leica camera that I've been using for the last few days to take pictures of everything. And it's basically my go-to photography camera. These fancy cameras that I'm using for this sort of stuff, they only ever stay in the house as part of the filming studio, but this is just such a beautiful camera to take photos with that I've been dabbling with on the gram recently. Leica, if you're watching this, feel free to sponsor a video. Unfortunately, I actually had to buy this, which is, first world problems. Next, we have my everyday carry wallet. I never need to actually carry this with me in my pockets because, well, I've got an Apple Watch and Apple Pay and stuff. But this is the Bellroy something. I'll put a link in the video description. This is where I carry a few cards, my organ donation card, my Tesla keys, my WeWork co-working space card, and recently my COVID vaccine passport as well, so that's all fun. This stays in my bag at all times. I almost never need to take it out. And we have here a mask. This is from Ugmonk. I use lots of other Ugmonk accessories. Link in the video description if you want to check it out. Nice little mask to, stay safe. And finally, in here I usually carry my keys as well. Again, I don't really like these dangling around in my pocket because they're a bit painful, but this has the new Apple AirTag with the red leather sleeve holder type thing, so that if I ever lose my keys, the sound can play and I can find them using Find My on my iPhone. Next, this thing comes off and then we unlock a whole separate compartment for the bag. And there are 3 things in this bag. Firstly, we have the Microsoft Surface Headphones 2. Yes, I am not using the Apple AirPods Max. The Surface Headphones 2 are my favorite headphones these days, noise cancelling wise. They're better than the QC700s and the AirPods Max. Sorry, Apple. Next, we have this cool thing. This is the Apogee Hypemic. Now, this is a really cool portable microphone that plugs into my MacBook via USB-C. And so this means that if I'm out of the house, but I need to record a podcast or something, I can just plug this in to my laptop and it will give me amazing quality audio. That comes in a nice little carry case. This is quite expensive. I think it was about $400, $500, but totally worth it for the fantastic audio quality and not having to lug around XLR cables and all that jazz. And finally, in this pocket, I keep my hoodie. I don't know what material it is, but it's quite nice. Blue little hoodie from Lululemon, because, I wanted to be a yoga instructor, so I thought I'd get some Lululemon outfits. And this just stays in my bag at all times. If I get a bit cold, it packs down quite small, chuck it into the bag, and it matches the blue aesthetic as well. And finally, in the bag, there is also a pocket at the bottom of it. Now, this is normally designed for shoes because this is one of those like commuter bags that you can put clothing and shoes in it. But at the bottom, this is where I have my, I keep this charger. This is the Ravpower 65 volts or watts USB-C and USB-A charger. So I have a USB-C and a lightning cable connected to this. So I can always charge my iPad, my MacBook, and my iPhone if I need to. In the bag, I also have the Logitech MX Master 3 mouse. I almost never use this, but if for some reason I need to play World of Warcraft while I'm out of the house, then I hook up the mouse to my MacBook and then I can play to my heart's content. In here as well, we also usually have a can of deodorant. This is the Right God Xtreme, not a huge fan of it. I also have a couple of lip balms. We've got the Burt's Beeswax lip balm and the cocoa butter formula from Palmer's, just to keep the old puckers nice and hydrated. And finally, we have the Allure Homme by Channel. This is the Edition Blanche or something, which is the perfume that I sometimes use if I need to in a jiffy while I'm out and about. And finally, 3 other items in my everyday carry. Firstly, we have the iPhone 11 Pro Max. No, I've not yet upgraded to the iPhone 12 because I couldn't be bothered. The iPhone 11 is totally fine. And it's just such a nightmare, like resetting like Google Authenticator and online banking and all that kind of stuff. Next, we have the old professional AirPods. These are great. These are with me in my pocket or in my ears, basically everywhere I go. And finally, we have the Apple Watch Series 6. This is with the blue leather bracelet strap type thing. This is quite nice. I generally wear this when I'm out and about, and it helps me, actually, to be honest, mostly the only thing I use the Apple Watch for is Apple Pay, because it doesn't really have much of a function beyond that. Occasionally, it also reminds me to like stand up and take a breath, and because I'm trying to be more mindful, that's kind of useful in my life. So that's everything that I carry with me in my bag for 2021. Recently, I've been working from WeWork, a co-working space. I'll put a link in the video description if you want to check it out. I think they have like a free trial on at the moment, not sponsored, hashtag not an ad, hashtag lol. But if you like this and you want to see what's on my desk, in my home desk setup, which is my insanely productive desk setup, then click that video over there. That's gonna be pretty lit. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching. Do hit the subscribe button if you aren't already, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.